It starts with a whisper, a seed in the mind, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into proof for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. I gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, face the darkest moments to find the shine. I've doubted myself, let the fear dictate, but now I see doubt, it's just love and debate. The voice isn't my enemy, it's my chance to prove I can grow, to rise and advance. I've seen the bottom, now I'm reaching the top, and the climb doesn't end till my heartbeat stops. So bring the doubts, bring the storms and the pain, I'll turn it all into strength unchained. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, starts within. Whether locked away in cage or mind.
Embarrassing.
Together we face this incessant fight, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned, will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing set in stone. And whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away. Looking back somewhere we cannot stay. Breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
Good evening, everybody! Oh my god. May the on your anniversaries, I bring the people, the person that is actually celebrating that anniversary to, onto the stream with me as like an incentive reward. How could you not know this? You people are funny.
Yes, we are.
None of us knew what you were talking about.
You gave us no context. That joke fell harder than Ruby.
That is entirely on you guys. It has always been the same since I started streaming. If like you make it that year, I bring you onto the stream with me. She's already here.
Oh, because 2-year mark. Okay.
Yes, that was the joke.
tired.
Oh my god.
We're all exhausted.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm tired. May just woke up. Ruby is sick. And is a hip tagging.
And Ruby's computer just froze.
Of
Oh my
course it did.
fucking god.
Oh boy.
He's sick.
You know
Her
what?
computer's sick.
You know what? I'm gonna memorize the summary here.
I'm
until she's
out.
back.
My phone is...
Liz, you need to turn to Liz.
Oh. I'm not
Yeah, I know you're Pandora right now.
Yeah, you're still Pandora from the
I'm
Christmas one shot.
so tired. Jesus Christ. I thought I was sitting here like, oh, my Pookie's fine. It's been...
It's been like a month.
I have to
It's been like a
restart
month.
Yeah, go ahead and restart
Take
your
it. It's
computer.
Absolute fucking chaos.
Oh, we'll hang here for a second, hang out with chat, and hang out together. And,
Yeah.
We got
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Rude.
We got a little bit of
I'm
time,
sorry.
let the stream populate and let people show up and just enjoy the shenaniganery that takes place behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
I mean, you're not wrong either way. So
I mean, behind the sheets works too.
I know, I
So,
said I was about to say behind the Sheens, like Charlie Sheen.
Jesus, God, let's not.
I gotta wait for Susan to wake the fuck up because she decided, oh, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
freeze on y'all.
Yeah, take your time, boo. Take your time. What's up, D? Hello, Val. What's up, Vinny? Vinny, I have no idea if you're into D&D shenaniganery, but welcome.
Come here.
Hello.
This is my bunch of idiots.
I play the party's moral gray area.
I don't know. I think that falls under Bird Buddy.
Yeah.
Birthdays
not
not
the gray area. They're
So-
the grave area.
Yeah, exactly. See, DM. Here's the difference, though. Not long after murdering a kid, I saved 2 other lives.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's
Yeah.
better than phone. Hello, now you can hear my sick-ass voice in better quality.
I feel like there should be context to that.
I'm sick because people
No,
are
not
stupid.
not you. What I said. So like first time that we actually came into this area, we did not recognize a lot of the wildlife, and one of the like wildlife things that we found we thought was a deer, and we were hungry, so we went hunting. As it turns out, these creatures are sentient, and that was a baby.
Officer,
way,
drop
she
kick that
means
child in
me
self-defense.
Yep, nope. So I'm not allowed to go hunting without Bird Buddy anymore.
Baby told you during that you fucked up, you get to deal with it,
Yep,
basically.
I did. I
girl.
owned it. I did. I owned it. I owned it. I took my punishment. I got it. You know, it's
From the tree, from the trees you were born, from the trees you'll be taken.
I mean, Baby also did just saw off somebody's leg without any anesthetic or anything like that too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
or permission.
And I ate a bunch of zombies.
Or permission.
I went
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne on all those fuckers.
All right, eating zombies is. I mean, that's kind of par for the course. I mean, but like, first we have a surgery that was not signed off on. And
Surgery or any sort of medical board.
yeah, BB had a license and a story once.
I still have that story.
We take legs.
So we have a surgery that nobody really signed up for, and then we have accidental infanticide. So yeah, there's I don't know. I think BB and I might be tied.
Okay.
All right. So
Right.
are we good, Ruby?
Yeah, we're glittering in gold.
All right, great. So take her away, Dungeon Daddy.
Alrighty. So, last time, the broken chains continued moving northward through the jungle entrenched lands of Torshavn, moving closer to their goal of reaching Derzgaor. After a couple days following the events at the Hollow Grove, they found themselves on the outskirts of a wandering tribe known as the Grave Eye. With Bird Buddy taking charge, our beloved travelers were able to find refuge in the tent city of the tribe so they could rest for a couple days and treat Liz's growing illness. While wandering the camp, the party met with the tribe's witch doctor, Flickering Flame, who offered to brew a remedy for the shrunken dragonborn. In the care of 6, Liz rested the remainder of the day with a couple of members of our party continuing to peruse the people and wares of the tribe. While out on patrol, Will was accompanied by the entity you have all nicknamed Blood Buddy, the yet-to-be-loved, who questioned Will about his bizarre behavior in the Hollow Grove and the deal he struck. During that time, our dear Kenku approached Druck the Radical and requested an opportunity to perform for his kin. What followed was an oddly hopeful and determined song in the Torshavn tongue that had small wisps of longing and regret. A day has passed since the performance, and we rejoin our heroes as they spend their final night with the tribe, as an odd sight can be seen, with 6 seemingly swinging her makeshift rope dart to the tempo of the bongos and war drums of the tribe's musicians.
All right, so before I begin with the music here, so what you'll see is that 6 has kept her typical adventuring gear on, but she has found little wisps of cloth to tie onto the handle of the knife that the chain has been affixed to sort of create a sort of flowing effect, and to also let people know where the blade is. And she has also fastened some tassels to belt loops around her waist, and that as she spins and moves seem to flare out as if helicopter blades, I suppose, in a way, and just a way to catch the eye and to track her movements as she's performing this dance. In a way, it almost looks like a dance, but honestly, you guys have seen this before. These are just typical combat maneuvers that she utilizes when she uses her rope dart. It's just that she's not using it to attack. But as she spins and, it kind of measures out where the crowd is as she's, like, swinging this chain about, um, she is also looking for, like, a small cage to capture, say, like, a small game like lizards, birds, etc. It's got to be empty and open. But as she's swinging and kind of performing this dance sort of combat technique, she'll also launch the rope dart out to catch that cage, and swing it again towards a brazier with burning coals, and snap the chain to shut the cage around the coals themselves. And as she's twirling this chain about, there's a trail of sparks that sort of just accentuate the performance and frame around her. Um, and periodically, when she will twirl, say, under the knee and then launch it, there'll be this cloud of sparks that'll just obfuscate her from view for a brief moment before, once again, she has launched the rope dart in a different direction, creating that same fire bloom.
First, give me a performance check to see, for this makeshift performance.
I would like to
And then
utilize
I'll
my
need
dexterity rather than my charisma.
What was that?
I would like to utilize my dexterity rather than my charisma for this check.
I was going to have you use a separate dex check for maneuvering the cage.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a dexterity-based performance.
No, I know, but this is just like the general overall performance, and as well as.
Okay. So you just want me to do the flat d20?
How fluidly? Yeah.
Okay. 17.
17 for performance, okay. And give me a dex check.
All right.
With proficiency, because you have your rope dart.
Alrighty. 26.
26, okay. You'll all watch as the performance goes on. She's definitely drawing a crowd. Not as much as one as Bird Buddy did the night before, but Druck himself actually seems relatively interested, and he's actually kind of leaning back in this like large barbed wooden throne that's sitting in front of this brazier with sticks in between the brazier and the bonfire. And as Six grabs the cage, begins to swirl around, he brings the cage down under the brazier, and without flinching, you watch as the flames and sparks erupt, and as they begin to settle, you see an impressed smirk, ever so slightly, spread across Druck's face. He's still got the half deer skull, half animal skull on one side of his head, in his garb from the previous day. Let me go ahead and roll what you get. 6, go ahead, and as you finish up your performance, you are much like the similar of like the throwing the bouquet of flowers, the immediate vicinity, you're able to pick up 3 deer legs and 6 rabbit furs.
That's actually really cute. I will graciously accept. And so you said how many deer legs? 6 rabbit furs, you said?
Yep, 3 deer legs and 6 rabbit furs.
Okay, we got those in there.
As you finish up the performance, you kind of give a quick flourish, As the rest of the tribe returns to their meals, their flagon, their flagons of probably crudely made swamp ale. A couple of them are actually drinking out of skulls. You can see Druck is waving you all in.
Alrighty, I'll get the furs and the legs set up where we keep our rations and materials separate from things that we don't need contaminated. um Wind up my dart, put it back on my belt, kind of take off the tassels and the strips of cloth and hand them back to the people I've borrowed them from.
Fair enough.
And then join the party.
It's amazing. Six.
I'm sure you can imagine how a toddler's acting about that.
Ooh,
That was
fine.
pretty cool. Literally climbing on her, like, can you do it again?
Yeah, I can do it again, just not right now, okay? And I'll just kind of like hold her on the hip.
Okay.
Definitely one of the more interesting performances I've seen.
That's just how I practice. And I figured, it's kind of a bit of a spectacle anyway, and yeah,
I'd love to see it again sometime.
it's just fun. But thank you guys. Really, I got some food for us.
Amazing.
I believe the term is bitchin'.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Bitchin'. I don't. We can probably use that rabbit for something. We'll cure it. Probably got any ideas, everybody, for the first? Can make use of that.
Always pick something.
Oh, there you go. I'll get you some materials for that.
Fluffy shoulder pads for the bird.
Something, whatever their little avian heart desires. So I believe the chief was waving us in, so we should probably go report to the big guy, huh?
Yep. Let's go. Can I yoink one of the legs?
I would
And
say
just start-
you can try.
Phoebe does see this, so
Hold on. I'm
Phoebe's
trying to
like-
figure out where a roughly 3 foot tall kobold can stash a leg
Oh,
that's
no.
about as tall as them.
I'm not stashing it. I'm stealing it and starting to eat it.
All right.
And
Competing dex checks.
I'm going to attempt to stop her because that's dinner.
Yep. Yep. Competing dex checks.
Okay.
Great. I'm so good at dex.
Bless. For Liz.
We're going at Dex. I got a total of 20.
Bless. For Liz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, D4.
Mm-hmm.
Total of 16.
Okay.
A total of natural 24.
Ooh.
I'm not beating that. Sorry, honey.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just
I can make one of them re-roll.
It is very much like a mama in a grocery store. Just no.
Yep.
You'll spoil your dinner.
Literally
Yeah.
just like Liz hopping up to ground and Six just holding it above where she can jump to.
Yeah, and then like Six, as you're like you're grabbing it by like closer to the hoof, and you kind of drape it away from Liz. You look back just in time to move it out of Bird Buddy's reach, and you're kind of like,
Guys, we're gonna make this for dinner before we head out. Just hang on. Let's go see what the chief wants. We should not keep that man waiting.
on your approach, as he has not left this throne, it's the same chair he was sitting in when you guys met in his tent. They had moved it outside earlier in the day. I already forgot how I did his fucking voice. God damn it.
Gruff.
Kind of,
Gruff.
yeah. Well, yeah, but he kind of leans in. And you can all see the fire reflecting in his like milky blue glossed over eyes. Well, it's certainly been interesting. He's still holding on his hands draped on the handle of his battle axe.
I'll, return to the, the knelt down, dominant hand in the dirt. I hope that we've been entertaining, Chief.
I've haven't agreed with Outlanders coming into land lately. And you see as he finishes drinking from what looks to be like a doe skull, and he kind of tosses it into a pile. He kind of looks over each of you. It's a shame with your little one being sick. I know you were all worried. I would have enjoyed testing your might. And there's that slight little smirk as he calls back, as he remembers back to earlier in the week, a couple days ago, when he tested your willpower 6 by nearly.
Actually, there's, even without seeing the chief's smirk, 6 is dawning her face. With respect, Chief, we're still here for a little while longer.
Here we go again.
Liz takes this moment to hawk a loogie.
Give me intimidation check, Liz.
I just picture Stitch hawking a loogie. He just forms in a pool.
Stitch, yeah.
I'm so tempted to do this sound because I totally could with my voice, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, don't.
Because I don't want to gross people out.
Yeah.
Liz is coming off of, sickness, so.
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
How long does Bless last? Has it been more than a minute?
Yeah, it would have been more than a minute at this point.
Okay. Fair enough.
He kind of chuckles and leans in. These lands have tested you in particular, haven't they? And he was looking at you, Liz.
I'm gonna stage whisper to Bird Buddy. Should I tell him that I used to be big?
He just shrugs.
Yeah.
Best to leave, guess.
Liz just responds, yeah.
Let me give him a check.
Subtlety is not in baby Liz's name.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of looks amongst the group. Between blood companions and your performances, and he kind of points to Liv. This one's fire. How about this? We're going to be packing up in a few days and continuing south. Your other allies have asked us to escort them back. And perhaps we'll linger around what's past for a little while. See what the Outlands have to offer.
Oh, we would be most grateful, Chief. Um, perhaps we could have a friendly spar between your tribe's best warrior and myself, for sure. I can't speak for the others. I'm interested to see and learn from cultures I'm not familiar with. This would be a great chance for me to do so.
I'm good on sparring,
Consider-
honestly. I do a different kind. Sorry.
I'll consider a spar. But he kind of stops and thinks for a moment. Given the travel ahead of us and the travel ahead of all of you, let's not make it too hasty. So you yourself can have a spar, and if your companions decide you want to have one later with me, we can come to an arrangement.
Yes, Chief. And, of course... Oh, this one here is a healer of some repute. Any injuries incurred
Aye.
will be swiftly recovered.
Good at laying people down.
Fair enough. One moment. Oh, good lord. One second.
Is dying.
Yes, I am. He kind of waves his hands off to kind of waves a hand off to the side, as if to beckon someone. Lackthor! And you see a large Goliath man, probably closer to 7 feet, so a little bit taller than even Druck.
Is this the one
We got
that
a
I
spar.
scared?
What was that?
Is this the one that I scared?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's not, sadly. Lackthor, bring the blood chalice. And you watch as Lackthor disappears into a tent and comes back out, and he's holding what looks to be a bear head, upside down, hollowed out. You can see that it's been wrapped where the eyes would be, has been stuffed in, and you can still see blood dripping through. God damn. If you want to spar him, you're more than welcome to. And as for you and your companions, whether the 6 of you face me later, or there comes a time when war is upon us. He dips his hand. He dips his middle and ring finger into the chalice, takes a knife, cuts his hand, presses the bit together, and then waits for puts his fist over his hand, and both the blood that was inside and his hand drip back in before making a mark on his forehead. Bird Buddy, you would recognize this as the Torshavin rune for brother. If all of you want to spar later, or we meet in times of war, let it be as allies. And he tips his fingers again and hands a knife to you, Six. Bird Buddy, go ahead and give me a history check.
Can I pick up on any magic that might be happening, if there is?
Give me Arcana.
23.
23, okay.
Oh, my dice hate me already. Yeah, we're looking that. That was a 3, so look. Why? Why do you hate me? 8. You're going. You know what? You're going to jail.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up in jail.
Best you can tell, this seems to be some kind of orcish custom. It seems ritualistic. Bird Buddy, you would know that this is an offering from Druck to you guys as the tribal equivalent of a formal allyship. Typically, this way is done through the orcish method of writing brother and sister on their foreheads in blood.
Can BB help Six understand what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what BB's going to go over there. I kind of like draw on Six's hand with theirs, kind of mimicking what they're doing, and then say ally. Offer offer ally. Or offer friend or something like that.
Do I cut my hand and add my blood in, or
if accept?
Sorry, what? Say again?
You would know the steps is
If you
Go ahead, everybody.
If you accept, yes, cut my hand.
BB's just kind of nodding and.
Oh, okay.
And then just pushing Six forward.
I'll go and take the knife and cut my hand just deep enough to draw a bit of blood, and I just kind of look at the skulls in here, right? I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah. Yes, in here. And rather gently for your size, and just the rough appearance, as you mix your blood with the blood that was in the skull. He takes his fingers and draws the Torshavn rune into your forehead. Bird Buddy, you would recognize it as sister.
Yeah, I'll add my blood in, beforehand and accept the rune. Just kind of bow my head and step back.
Okay.
Absolutely taking
offers and he begins to offering the blade to each of you. It's up to you guys if you want to do it or not.
Well, does so.
Okay. Now, following the same routine, he draws the rune for brother.
Actually, do I know Torshavn runes? Well, more than
Yes, it's simplistic, especially with some of your teachings. You would recognize it as brother as well. The one on his forehead.
Well, bows his head slightly.
Liz is asking Bird Buddy what's going on.
BB's actively relaying the information, forming bonds.
Ruby does it last. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a word. Just a second. Go continue.
Liz then asks, "Are you doing it?" to BB.
Oh no. Never been part of clan. Might be nice to have.
Well, aren't we clan?
Be
Or
Covenant.
kin. Yeah. Kin.
We could be a clan.
Never had one.
Druck smiles. I was almost tribeless once.
We're a band of misfits, so to speak.
I lost my tribe. I won't get too deep into it, but someone attacked us. I lost everyone. So, this means a lot to me, Chief.
Of course.
I'm here. I mean, I found a new one, but it's good to have more.
Nice to have more than one, that's for sure.
Liz tugs on BB's cloak again.
They're actively listening. They kind of like lean over.
Will you do it with me?
BB still has their book, right? It's like it's still there.
Yeah, you still have the book. It's just
Okay.
being weird. Weirder than usual.
BB's
Weird for
they're
it.
gonna walk up with Liz. They are gonna actively try flipping through it though.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Anything.
Liz is a bit more questioning about it. What does that mean? And she points to the rune on his head.
It means
Brother.
BB's gonna say brother.
And then Liz points to Six's because she notices that it's different.
Sister.
Because to her, sibling is the same word. You just add on male or female afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She's just like, why is it different?
It's a translation.
It's Torshavn.
And different languages have different
I would say what
meanings.
brother and sister. I would say what sibling is, but I have not come up with that.
Yep.
Insert draconic word for sibling here.
Yes, it's basically the same thing. Yes, it just looks different.
Bird Buddy, give me straight charisma, no mod of yeah, just straight charisma
10.
stat.
10.
Nothing. Book is empty.
BB, frustrated, is going to cut way deeper than everybody else as an attempt to, and just like let it pool in the book before they do anything else.
Okay.
Liz still has her one kind of sharpened claw for when she does the blood magic and blood revealing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like using the knife or anything, she does that, actually.
Fair enough.
And then she asks, is there one for sibling?
There is.
Can I have
Would you
that
prefer I write that? Of course.
It's
And he
just
draws that
closer
one
to
on
what
your
I know.
forehead.
She just says it's closer to what I know.
Iris walks up slowly as you're doing this. Sorry.
No, yeah. Because he's noticed you've been quiet as you're approaching. Are you hesitant too?
I'm worried I might paint the pool.
What do you mean?
My lineage is marred by monsters, and as much as I don't want to cause any problems.
I don't think it's going to be a problem, Iris. You've blood on me. I'm fine.
Well, the last time we
He-
did anything with like that, the book kind of hurt me.
That's a fair point.
Remove your hood.
She does, and her ears and hair are free.
Okay.
And also showing the cap behind.
All of you will pick up the slightest bit of murmuring from the few onlookers. Most of the tribe is going about their own business. And Druck smiles, stands up, leaving his axe next to his chair, takes a couple steps forward to you and kneels down onto one knee so he's out of level with you.
Oh.
Have you ever changed against your will?
Only once or twice, but never to harm, or just when I got too emotional.
He kind of looks you over. There is a test. To find out if you're really the monster you think you are. And he'll raise a palm upward, still kneeling, and he's waiting.
She hesitantly follows her hand up to him.
All of you will watch as there seems to be a bit of a slight breeze as the night sky and the clouds begin to shift. And Iris, you watch as the moon, which is in waning from that at this point, glows slightly. And in the center of his hand rises out a single mote of light before it grows and begins to emanate moonlight. He seems to be some kind of a druid. Go ahead and give me a con save, Iris.
West.
On
You got this.
that,
D4.
well, add a D4. Hold on.
Yes.
Well,
have
that
a
would
reroll too
be
if you
a
want.
full 16.
As you watch this sphere of light begin to glow in his hand, you count stories of lycanthropes, shifters, monsters, things that thrive in darkness, powered by the night. And as you almost instinctually you feel your hair begin to bristle, you can take a couple deep breaths and clench. He smiles, closes his hand, and the light goes out. Before he puts his other hand on your shoulder. You call yourself a monster, and yet you've forgotten the one truth of these lands. Monsters here are just as important. And just like us, some may be evil, some can be persuaded to good. The jungle is within you as it is within me and all of your friends.
I'll give Iris a pat on the back.
Will gives her a smile.
Thank you. I think I needed to hear that.
Told you so, kid. Come on, join the family.
She closes her hand again like she did before to dig it, cut it open her hand and adds it in.
Okay. And for ceremony, he'll lift your bangs up and look you straight in the eye as an equal and right sister into your forehead.
Thank you.
That's gonna make an awesome tattoo.
What?
Yeah, when we get to Desperate Ore, we should all get these tattooed on us. I don't know about Bird Buddy. You can maybe dye the feathers? Whatever you want. I'm gonna get tattooed.
I'm not getting this tattooed on my forehead.
I am so good. Not on the forehead, just, on us somewhere. I'm probably gonna put mine on my shoulder. But I'm so good at this tattooed.
I'll probably... I guess I could put mine on my forearm. Maybe add my parents' names as well.
Liz
We'll
is like looking up at Bird Buddy with big, big puppy eyes. Well,
When you're older.
looking up. You can't tattoo me anyway. I tried.
We'll embroider something on your jacket. Or, make an armband for it.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know.
like that. Something like that. We can figure out a way to do it. But, yeah, it'd be nice to have, matching tattoos. And what a way to do it. Like, this, it's stylish and functional.
I'm sorry. I love the fact that Ruby suggested an armband for the member of the military of an authoritarian government.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
No!
I was hoping to let that slide.
Yep. Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe maybe a little more like a badge or like a belt loop, like some sort of like a flare, like they got a high hop.
No
I know.
No.
A weapon charm.
Yeah, that actually works. That works. A weapon charm. That's also a great one.
Christ.
Oh, that is forever immortalized on the internet.
I hate
Yes,
you.
it is.
I hate you. I was trying to be cute and just do. You can't get it tattooed. We can do other alternative. No,
This is a runaway train and is way off the rails.
Let's
Anyway,
let's rein it in. With that, he'll finish the blood ceremony. Sticks, go ahead and give me just 3 quick d20s, and we'll go through your spar.
Okay. Do I need to add any modifiers or just like my
Strength.
strength? Okay.
Yeah.
No
Like it's a tournament fight.
Okay, so I would add proficiency to that because it's like it's like attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
This is fighting. This is what you do.
Okay, so we're coming out strong right away. So we got a natural 27, a 15, and a 16.
Okay. Well, he has +8. So he got a 19 for 27, a 16. So the whole way through the first, these pseudo rounds, it's pretty much just beat each other senseless until someone gets knocked down. The rest of you watch the remainder of the night before we do any last few minute things here in the evening, night, or morning. As 6 goes toe to toe with this guy, and almost mirroring the fight with Ulrich, gets the two of them get gassed out until the Lackthor makes one bit of a misstep, and Six is able to grab him, pivot, get him up over his shoulder, and then comes down with an axe kick into his sternum as he's falling. Because he got a nat 1 on his last.
And Six is just like standing off to his side. Just, shit. And I'll offer a hand out to him. You hit like a truck.
I don't. What the fuck's a truck? He kind of.
The fuck's a truck?
Big cart. Big cart.
Because trucks don't exist.
Trucks, as we know them, don't exist. However, caravan wagons do, which serve the same purpose.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Just gets help him lumber to his feet, dust you off, give him a quick bow, and we'll break into the last few interactions you all want to do, and then we'll skip into the morning.
So
we won't worry about watches.
Right after the blood ritual thing, Liz actually catches up to Ruby. Right? Hey, Ruby. Hey, Ubi.
Yes, Tiny Terror.
I have a question.
Hit me. Not actually.
I have to go back to make sure. Where is it? To make sure what I'm asking, because I want to make sure that I'm asking the right thing. What did BB mean when they said you're good at laying people down?
In what context, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well...
Just like big... Now that you're like getting a good look at them, red and gold with bits of orange in them eyes just staring up at you. Round and curious.
I've got a question. Is this like right after the blood ritual, or is this like at the end of the fights and all that stuff? We're getting ready to
right after the blood ritual.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is in the midst of your
during
fight.
the fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby just kind of nails down. So when two people love each other very much,
sometimes not at all,
or just in an occasion of heat of the moment, we'll call it, they'll wrestle in bed, but in adult manners, which you are not to do yet because you're small and not adult.
But when I am an adult, I have a husband.
Yes.
You could have just said it was sex.
Can't hit a child. Can't hit a child. Can't hit a child.
It's
Look bad.
a quick thing, DM. Can we say that like it was at that particular moment that Six heard that and it distracted her enough with some like under the
Oh,
breath
sure.
laughter that that's where she started getting her ass beat.
Sure.
Just a full volume. You could have just said it was sex. In the like baby Liz voice.
Yeah.
Just record scratch.
I'm gonna wring your tail if you don't get away from me.
I don't think you're strong enough to. It's pretty hard. And then she whacks her in the shin with it and runs.
Get back here! Ruby starts chasing her.
Jesus.
So BB isn't watching the fight, by the way. DM.
Mhm.
If you check your DMs.
Yeah, 1 second.
My other thing can wait until we're like where we're sleeping.
Okay.
I will say that Will, while standing beside Iris, snorted when he heard what Liz said.
One second, folks. All right. Iris, Will.
I just said that when Liz said what she had said out loud, Will snorted, and he was standing beside Iris when it happened.
Iris is a little bit out of it. She's really thinking about what he said. Just kind of there at the moment.
Fair enough. Liz, back to you.
It's back when we're like getting ready for bed for the night.
Yeah.
Liz like
Yeah, we can fast forward a little bit.
Liz like kind of pulls Iris to the side. Just near the fire, right?
Oh, hey, little huntress, how you doing?
I'm feeling better. It's kind of about what you said at the weird blood chalice thing.
Yeah?
What makes you a monster?
Well, you know what my father really is.
That's a great question. Do I, John? Because I know that Mavely knows what that was, but does Liz?
I
mean,
would
there was
say
a psychomimic incident.
there was a
Yeah.
psychomimic incident, and then the revelation of what happened to our villagers shortly after that. So 2 + 2 equals fish, but Liz could probably get enough of an idea.
I mean, if we were all what our parents were, I'd be human. And that's interesting because Liz mentioned that she didn't know who her parents were.
Yes, it is. I've been so used to people being scared whenever I let my beast out. In fact, at the farm, Six was the only first person really, to ever actually approach me and treat me like that. Like I'm still me. So used to scaring people. Now with this, I always thought I was some sort of freak or monster. Learning about what my dad was, kind of put two and two together, because they're definitely not good things.
I don't think it matters what skin you wear. I always want to pet your ears.
If you're gentle.
I actually wanted to ask how to be a monster.
Why do you want to be one?
And Liz is gonna pull down her shirt so that the metal embedded in her chest is visible. Because she told me to be.
He?
She. And she's pointing to these. She has, and in her chest is her old holy symbol embedded into her skin, fully healed.
Yep, it's almost like the scales are her scales are growing around it and holding it in place.
She reaches out and softly touches it.
Do I feel when she touches the metal? Like, do I feel sensation from the metal, or just the warmth of her hand?
You feel the touch.
That's just for me categorizing things.
Yep.
It's in their designs.
What I remember when I told everybody what I was? A monster in a lot of people's eyes. I don't even have to change to be a monster in a lot of people's eyes, you know?
I saw what they did to Six's family. I can understand why people think that.
I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore. Because I was big, and now I'm small again. And there's memories that I don't remember remembering.
I get that feeling. I'm still piecing a lot of things together up here, and she taps her head.
Speaking of peace, dinner time. And she'll kind of like move over with a couple of plates. A nice, a fair hunk from one of the legs of deer and a slightly larger one. She hands the larger one to Liz because she's a Drow and Dragonborn. And then she hands the other one to Iris.
Right.
Guys, eat up. And she'll step away so they can continue talking.
Liz just kind of, after that interruption, just says to Iris really quietly, I miss my dad. I miss Pops.
I do too. I miss mine. We'll figure out this whole not a monster, be a monster thing together. How about that?
You want to know what she said to me?
Go ahead.
Because I don't really... I get it, but I don't. She said, they've always called you a monster. Now prove them right.
Hmm. I guess we'll figure
And then
that out.
Liz just starts eating. Like the call of food is
No.
too strong now.
It's like it's like Gohan and DBZ Abridged.
Yeah.
You just hear the sound of sawing.
Yeah, literally just she. So the thing is, she eats all the meat off of the bone, right?
Mhm.
And then she starts chewing on the bone.
Gotta get the marrow too.
Oh yeah.
Not just that.
Now look who's the
how
marrow
sharp-
slurper.
Hey.
But let's just say, Dragonborn teeth don't stay sharp on their own because they fall out. So there's a couple times where you guys find just baby teeth lying around. She's constantly teething, even as an adult.
No
With
wonder
that,
she's so grumpy.
we will fast forward a little bit more into the quote unquote watches. Bird Buddy, you had wanted to do something.
BB's not with it, but has been away from the party this entire time. They weren't at dinner. They never went to the fights. They didn't do anything. BB, as far as anybody knows, BB didn't even leave the tent.
Mm-hmm.
They're just kind of like standing quietly in the. And I forgot his name already. God damn it.
Druck.
Druck's tent. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hello. Is something bothering you?
BB doesn't really say anything, but they kind of like offer up their hand. The one that they had cut open earlier, but never actually did the whole ceremony thing.
Yep. 1 second. Let me just clarify. Pick your DMs real quick. As you kind of like reach your little feathery hand out, feathery clawed hand, he tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyes widen. Do they know?
BB just says no.
You're from here, right?
Up north.
You understand the rumors around your kind. they're not always good.
Not everybody's evil either.
Sorry, what was that?
Not everybody is evil either.
You see the smile spread back across his face. He's missing a few of his teeth. One of his tusks gone. He kind of kneels. What I said earlier, it applies to you. But with less of the things you say and more that you do, there's going to come a point where those two intersect. And what will you do then?
I don't know. I look into the void just as long as it looks at me. I don't know.
Kind of takes your hand in both of his. For a long time, I stared there too. You forget to look what's around you. And if you fail to do that, if you fail to stop and admire the trees, when you step into that void, it won't have meaning to them. I recommend you don't lie.
I haven't lied.
I'm sorry. I know in character you're trying to be quiet, but it's a little difficult for me. What you say?
I'm not doing it on purpose. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. What had Bird Buddy said?
I haven't lied to them.
But you haven't shown them but you haven't shown them the truth. And he takes his hand and rubs the top of your head. And it looks into your eyes. You would do well to let them know, sister. And he smiles and stands up.
They're just gonna fluff their feathers, get all grumpy.
Okay. But with that, what do you say we all fast forward to the morning, and beyond that, we'll bid farewell to Marquise and Cheryl. You guys have 2 weeks of fast travel, so go ahead and make your skill rolls, which you want to adjust.
Okay.
Liz, save one of yours, please, because I've got something for you.
Oh.
Do we get the ones from previously too that we never got to roll? Last week.
Yeah, so if you, because I remember I had a couple of you pre-roll them or something like that. It's been a hell of a couple weeks.
We understand.
I've
Yeah.
lost mine.
Yeah, if you had pre-rolled yours, go ahead and just let me know what you're gonna work towards.
Insight and dexterity.
Okay, go ahead and put your values and what you're doing in the no mic chat for each one.
It helps if I unmute. How many am I rolling?
You're rolling 2, but keep one of them set aside, so you'll be rolling 1.
Okay.
So how many the rest
I'm
of us
still-
rolling?
Everybody except Liz is rolling 2.
I'd like to continue working on Tavern Brawler, mostly because
Okay.
Liz is a little problem child anyway. Like, she's
Alright.
starting to get creative with her attempts to prank people.
You know what? I'll actually help her with that because that's how she's been learning anyway. So we'll train Liz's
Yeah.
Tavern Brawler, and I'll train my Charisma and subsequently the Charisma-based rolls by smack talking her.
Fair enough. I like it.
Thank you for help, because that was a 7 and then a 17 on the die. I don't know what I add to this.
I think we said it was going to be strength. Yeah.
Okay. So dirty 20.
All right. All right. So dirty 20. Add another check mark to Tavern Brawler.
Yes. Halfway there.
Will add 2 for working on your insight. Unfortunately, Dex is not enough.
I had a question.
Ruby.
If I'm supposed to be adding things for the spells that I'm working on, do I have to roll anything or just base?
1 second. Ruby, are both of those for Dex? If so, then you get a +1 total to working on your Dex.
Okay.
So what was your question, Bird Buddy?
Sorry. If I'm working on a spell, it's just a flat roll for 20?
It would be your spellcasting mod.
Okay, thank you. That's a natural 20. I think it's 28. Let me double check. What is my spell mod? It'd be 10 plus. What is it? Forgot how to do spell mod. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Whatever your casting modifier is. So since
yeah, I forgot what it
charisma.
is.
It's
I forgot how to calculate it. So it'd be 10 plus the charisma, which is a 5 plus. Oh no, so it's plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, it'd be your casting modifier. Yes, so it would be on the second sheet.
It'd be natural 28 then.
Very
for one,
nice.
and then I got a 25 in the other one.
Go ahead and mark 2 points towards working on your spell. 6, go ahead and mark 2 towards working on your charisma, because you have the lowest skill that you're working on compared to everybody.
Iris is going to be working on learning Torshaven.
Fair enough. Go ahead and make 2 intelligence checks on that. Torshaven language learning, dirty 20 and dirtier 23. Very nice. Mark 2 towards learning Torshaven.
I'm over halfway there.
Halfway
Whoa!
there.
DMCA. DMCA.
So it was less than 30 seconds.
All right, so we got Ruby's skills, we got Iris's, we got Will's, Six's, Bird Buddy's spells, Liz for one of your things, 17 plus, 17 plus 3 for Tavern Brawler. Tavern Brawler, perfect. I need a wisdom save from you first. Liz.
Great. I love that. Okay. Important is this wisdom save?
Oh no.
Can I aid Liz?
Nope.
You went there.
Sorry.
So I would like to direct your attention to my sheet where my wisdom save is +6. And I got 7.
Number.
Ooh.
13.
No. My total is 7. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. So,
Ouch.
because you rolled a nat 1, you don't have a choice. As you're falling asleep, you lay back into the grass. This is way near the end of the 2 weeks as you're coming up on the outer villages of Desgor. As you kind of finish up your watch, you're watching a couple of the others go to sleep or continue on patrols. You begin to doze off. And you hear the familiar crash of thunder and a familiar scream. And then birds chirping. What do you do?
Which familiar scream?
The young girl being lifted out of a fountain.
Okay. I'm going to open my eyes and kind of look around.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, now you're nice to me. Fucking die. 19 total. Dirty 19.
3019. As you kind of sit up, get onto your feet, you could feel, you feel incredibly lightweight. It's a familiar sensation the last time this had happened to you, as a person walks clean through you, so you kind of recoil as if you're about to get hit before you stand upright and center yourself. And pull up an old map real quick. You find yourself in a familiar city. You look northward, and you see a large college of some kind. Further back, you can see what looks to be an airship dock finishing construction. The shape of the airship dock is oddly familiar to you. Much broader, a little bit shorter, but is clearly Advaloran influenced. And as you kind of look back east, ducking into this little alley here, you see a familiar goblin girl, long brown hair, and what looks to be two other figures as they dart into the alley, into the grass behind it.
I take a long look at the college before following them.
Easily enough, even at this distance, you can see the clock tower. You can see the rose has not been cracked. the large ornate rose that adorns it, made of stone. It's easily 15 feet wide at the top of the tower. It seems to be before.
At this point, I know that nobody can see me, so I get as close as I can. I don't bother trying to like hide or anything. I'm just there.
Okay. As you make your way towards the alley, you follow them around, and you can see as you get actually into this back area. It seems to be a really kind of a small park for a couple of the houses around it. And you see the goblin girl. She seems to be bouncing on her knee and like alternating it to her foot and like to her elbow. Seems to be some kind of knitted woven ball with what maybe sounds like small pebbles or grains of rice. Fairly skilled, and you can see the other two figures. They're almost identical. One of them's a bit broader, a little bit more muscular, has kind of like a military crew cut. The other one, with the thinner frame, has a long, kind of combed forward and off the side blonde plume. They seem to be twin brothers. And as they kind of begin to knock the little knitted ball around, passing it beneath, between each of them, you hear bits of conversation. Go ahead and give me a perception check as the noise of the city.
Hang on, I gotta get my sheet pulled back up.
At advantage, I will say.
At advantage?
Because you failed so miserably on that wisdom check.
It's 12 and a 2, so it's 18.
18. You hear the goblin girl. I just don't understand why they don't let me look after the both of you. I'm old enough now, and it kind of kicks the hacky sack over. The thinner framed, more halfling-looking individual, but still has a little bit of orcish tusks kind of peeking out from the lips. He's like, well, I mean, we had our sitter for a couple of years. Henry was nice enough. And you see the goblin girl tense up slightly at the name Henry before she gets beamed in the side of the head with the hacky sack. and then she picks it up, bounces it a couple times, and kicks it over to the broader individual. And you can see the thinner framed halfling. He kind of chuckles. He's like, so how long has it been? Shut up. I don't like them like that. It'd be weird. And you hear a gruffer, harsher chuckle from the crew-cutted halfling. And he chuckles and kicks it back to the goblin. It's like, "Aw, she's got a crush." And as he kind of steps off to the side, and as you see the goblin kind of bouncing it, the hacky sack, she's like, "No, I don't," and kicks it, and you watch as the burlier halfling sidesteps out of the way, and the hacky sack smashes through a window.
Liz cringes at the sound of the glass breaking.
And you hear voices from inside, one in particular, but go ahead and give me another perception check at advantage.
14.
14. Okay. You hear a feminine figure yell out. Doros, what was that, sweetheart? But you don't hear any kind of a reply. But peeking through the window, you see a half-elven kid, late teens. Not late teens, but like early teens. Kind of peeks through the glass. Somebody just broke our window. And as soon as he says this, you just hear, run! As the two halflings and the goblin begin to scatter. I need your first dex check, please.
Oh boy. Please tell me I can
advantage.
have... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dexterity is 0. Okay. Let's see if we can do better. I did! I rolled a 17 and then an 18. Because, okay.
Very nice. As you see the two brothers begin to run, the goblin kind of stands still for a second, almost enthralled. You can see a little bit of blush coming across her cheeks, and then the gruffer halfling, come on, hurry! And she takes off. And as you immediately begin to follow suit, you can hear what sounds like Viking horn, like trumpets, as guards are beginning to communicate amongst the city. And as you start making your way, racing up through, let me look at the ruler. Okay. You immediately push through the brush, start making your way past what looks to be some kind of a gem shop to the east. You can see a couple of the guards in hot pursuit as they round the corner before they immediately start making this left here. And I need another dex check.
Okay. I want you to know that the sequence of numbers is hilarious to me, because I just rolled a 19 for my first roll.
Mm-hmm.
If I roll a 20, I'm throwing this thing into the fire the next time. No, it was a 4. It heard my threat. Because it felt cursed, okay? That felt a little cursed. Because I rolled 17, 18, then 19.
Fair enough. You immediately run through the brushes. You see the guards in pursuit. They make that immediate left. The immediate left this way. And as you begin to round the corner, you can see all three of them have their own kind of unique way of maneuvering amongst the city. The larger, gruffer halfling just seems to be barreling through people. The thinner framed twin is almost like incredibly light-footed. Is almost dancing around anybody that crosses his path. The goblin is all over the place, jumping up onto the fence line, running along on all fours before jumping on top of a stall on both feet before jumping and flipping and running. He kind of runs a lot like Six. And as you start making your way this way, towards a familiar western gate, coming from the north this way, you see a really elderly kind of hunched back man pulling what looks to be some kind of a donkey and a large cart of apples. I need one more dex check from you at advantage.
This die is freaking me out.
It's haunted. I cursed it. Sorry.
Because I just rolled another 19. I can
Very
roll
nice.
dex apparently, which I have a 0 in.
Um, you'll as you're kind of running, you're almost slowing down, just seeing the complete chaos that these three are bringing about. And as the cart begins to move in front of the paths, you watch as the burlier individual kind of shoulder checks, stops, helps the old man upright. Sorry, and runs. The thinner framed halfling slides directly underneath, like baseball slides directly underneath the cart, and you watch as the goblin, for a split second, takes a step, and there's a flash of purple. Go and give me a perception check.
Please tell me that's an advantage.
Yes.
That's better. Dirty 22. Because it was going to be
Dirty
another
22.
7, apparently.
Okay. As she plants her foot, you notice that there's a bit of a spark that can just shoots out of across her body down her leg, and she actually leaps the cart, which is a good foot taller than her. Puts a hand under the side, grabs an apple, and just flips over onto the other side, running past. With your dex save, and especially, I'm not asking how much with your dex save, but just to kind of keep pace, you just like a ghost right straight through the cart, and immediately, as you're getting to about this section, as they're about to make that right, I need a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
This one's at disadvantage.
Total of 13.
Well, 13. Okay. You see them immediately cut north, and as you round the corner, you can see that a few of the guards have swarmed the area, almost as knowing that that's where they were heading, and you can see the two halflings are beginning to kind of get strong armed and pull down and getting ready, about to be arrested, and you just hear, "Leave him alone! It's just a window!" And as there's a wave of energy that shoots off the goblin and knocks the guards away from the halflings, and then the memory flashes. They're gone. It's later in the day. You're still standing in the same spot, closer to evening. What do you do from here?
Liz kind of winces, thinking about if the same thing happened back home, and what might happen if somebody attacked a guard like that. But I don't know where I'm supposed to go, right? I've never been here before. I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, you have no idea. You're familiar with the Western Gate and the college. Best as you can tell is, why am I trying to draw on the stream map? They went north. They went north this way, and you're just about at that intersection. Like you're roughly about here, and they went north. They were heading north.
Wandering north, kind of like meandering, like looking down alleyways and stuff like that, trying to listen out.
Okay.
Gonna put my actual city guardness to use.
Yes. All right. Go ahead and give me another perception straight this time.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you're making your way further north, you begin to look around, and actually catching your eye isn't the goblin or the halflings. It's the larger orcish individual that you saw the goblin traveling with to this city the last time you were here. He
It's someone
seems to be
recognizable.
it's someone recognizable. He seems to be conversing with a dwarven man, heavy metallic pauldrons, dark blue, like a dark blue tabard. Clearly the member of the city guard, if not the captain. You can't really make out what they're saying at this distance, but they seem to be in some kind of manner of negotiation.
I'm absolutely gonna go eavesdrop.
Okay. Give me another perception check. Well, you're already aware that you're invisible.
Right, I just walk up to them and
Yeah.
like stand in the I just stand in the middle of them.
You hear the orcish man. He lets out a bit of a chuckle. Listen, my kids don't have any kind of time to deal with the pain of broken glass. So if you want to tell Lady Zanhorn, I'll be glad to pay it off. I just got done coming back from the dead. The paperwork behind that is enough. Will she at least be okay with that? And the dwarf man's like, no, yeah, I understand. I'm good with that. I'll see what we can do. All right, appreciate it. And as the dwarven man puts this past you, you watch as the orcish man opens the door of a cabin right here. And begins to head inside.
I follow him.
You thought, okay.
Also, I want you just to imagine Liz's tail, like while she's looking up, twitching and just kind of slowly moving back and forth in interest.
As you step through the threshold, I need another wisdom save.
Not advantage? Straight?
Not advantage. Straight.
Don't screw me. It didn't screw me, but it also didn't do much. 11.
11 is not enough.
Damn it. It's better than a nat one, though.
Oh, yeah. You hear the scream and the crash of thunder again. And as you step through the interior, everything's incredibly dark. It's nighttime. You can see that dwarven man again. He's sitting in some kind of an armchair. In the back corner, heavily in dark, like almost completely in darkness, you see a humanoid figure with dark purple draconic irises. And the dwarven man's somber. Is she okay? What's the verdict? And the draconic irised individual speaks. Or as you know, the judge's hand is going to be getting involved. Just, you know how I feel about this. And Dwarf nods. Is she recovering? As best she can. Do you still plan on going through with it? Yeah, it's a chance. But first she needs to recover. She's still upstairs sleeping. And the two of them fade from the space. So you're just left alone in this house.
Perfect. Because Liz is finally going to speak to the memory, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you showing me this? Just out loud.
Give me a persuasion check. At
I'm
advantage.
so great at charisma. One of my second lowest scores because it's tied for two others. Confirmed 10 total.
Confirmed 10.
I rolled 2 10s in a row. 2 9s in a row, I mean. 9.
9.
9.
You don't hear a verbal response. But what does happen as you ask this, and you're just, why? There's a dense crash of stone and wood as a large portion of the cabin disappears, and you're not in the city. Out into this large open space as if the cabin's been torn apart. You see out into a space. Dark orange sky. Bright green draconic flame for a sun. There's there's light green clouds that almost look like they're dripping acid. The stones that you can see as they're floating amongst the space has a slight pale bluish tint that just feel cold even at a distance. To show what can happen. And then the cabin reforms.
To show what can happen?
Mm-hmm. But you are still in the cabin.
So it's dark, but can I strain my ears to see if I hear anything? Maybe someone's sleeping or not sleeping?
Perception check at advantage.
Finally, a roll that's more interesting. 23 dirty.
23 dirty. You do hear what sounds like being a knock on a door, and you hear, "Sweetie," and it's a woman's voice coming from the second floor.
I go up to the second.
As you walk up the steps, you see a figure is in the process of turning away from you, heading back down the hall. They seem to be holding their stomach. And as they get to the end of the hall, what looks to be the master bedroom, they open the door. You can see the long curtains of blonde hair. And this goblin woman is pregnant as she closes the door behind her.
I just walk through the door that she was knocking on. I have a feeling I know who's behind it.
As you step through, You hear sobbing. Sitting up in her chair, or not in her chair, but in her bed, is the brown-haired goblin. Looking out the window, tears dripping down her face, and she kind of reaches forward and touches her foot through the sheets and begins to sob more. I need a wisdom save.
We're going up at least 13.
13. Not enough. As you can see, she begins to kind of clench her fists, interlock her hands and to squeeze both her hands tightly together. Why? Why would you let this happen? And she turns and looks at you, and her irises turn into a draconic purple shape. Why would you let this happen? And there's a deafening crash of thunder, the sound of thousands of people screaming, and then nothing. And you wake up. And with that, we are on the cusp of the village of Kanzakad on the southern parts of Desgaor. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
It's good to be home.
What are you doing to my baby? What are you doing to my baby? Stop.
I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Fuck you mean your baby?
Leave my baby alone. I love baby Liz. I love Liz in general.
I think she was talking about Liz.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tabby. It's like, that's my baby.
No.
Yes, that is your baby. I'm talking about Liz. I feel bad for her, but I'm not emotionally attached to her now.
Oh man.
Yeah, anyway.
I have missed this map, guys. So for those of you out there that don't know, this is Wild Eden. This is my town. And a lot of people will say, oh, this is my town, as their hometown. No, this town was kept afloat because of me. I supported the majority of the economy here back when it was just this polygon here, like the bottom half of it, and it has since expanded over the years and has been growing. So yeah, no, it's good to be home.
Context, it's like campaign 1 map.
Yep, this is basically think the town of beginnings. That's what Wild Eden is.
Where it all started, by the tits of Azuth, where it all started.
Yeah, actually, that was where the first session took place. It was the college one-shot.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the first session, it wasn't as developed.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was just this bottom half of the city here and like a couple of fields out here to the south. I love this town.
Yeah, no place like home.
But yeah, right here, that's my house. Then we got the garrison, the guardhouses and what have you. Right here is Grandpa Otto's shop. And when I say auto shop, I mean like his name is Otto. That's Otto's shop. We got the tavern that I performed. We got the rich people tavern that I also performed, but they weren't happy about it.
Yeah, they can suck it up. I've returned.
God, it's good to be home.
I'll let you reminisce for a few more seconds here. While I wait for everybody.
Next thing we hear is Angel just sobbing uncontrollably.
Shut up!
I've been here, by the way.
She's just sweating her eyes. It's not tears. Someone
I know, I'm gonna
ninjas cutting onions.
Fucking ninjas.
Fucking ninja. Oh, you.
Fucking onion
You don't know
ninjas.
why this.
All right. Do we have everybody?
Yeah. I think we're okay. Sound off?
We have the onion ninjas.
Sound off?
Hell.
Yo.
Down. Heyo.
All right, we're good to
Okie
go.
dokie. All right, so we are going to pop back over to the world map. So enjoy it while it lasts for a couple more seconds.
Just send me the map so I can enjoy it whenever I want.
Got you. All right. So, you are on the cusp of the village of Khan Zakad. If you guys want to do anything while you wake up, I'll leave it to you guys.
It's just like
After
not coming out of the cart.
a nightmare,
Yeah.
Liz knocks on the cart door for a second.
BB just reach out, grab Liz, pull her in. Yoink.
Come on in.
The nest is warm.
If only because Six can be kind of grouchy when she wakes up.
Actually, she's already awake.
And Liz doesn't know that.
Yep. No, if Liz is gonna exit the tent, Six is fairly close by, but she's working out. She's doing her morning routine. She's staying fit, staying in shape.
In that case,
Yeah,
Liz
she is.
The reason Liz bypasses Six for comfort then is because while she's not an adult in body and sort of in mind, she also knows that working out and stuff is very important to Six.
Yeah.
And she wants to go lay down for a little bit longer.
Just working on breakfast.
For once, Liz isn't trying to eat everyone out of house and home.
May I check your DMs?
I did.
I will say
I'm attempting
that.
to tame her hair.
Sorry.
You're fine. Ruby's attempting to tame her hair.
And Will is mumbling under his breath saying, no, I'm not going to ask if I could have the meat raw next time.
Oh goodness.
And yes, he is saying this to Mr. False.
All right, well, I think Bird Buddy, Liz, were you guys doing anything with that, or?
I don't know. Liz is just had a nightmare. Just kind of meh.
Like
Okay.
BB's pulling Liz in. They're snuggle buddies at the moment.
Okay. Snuggle buddy in? Okay.
Because of where we're at, the Ag Speaks just kind of instinctively know where to go. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. They don't need any direction here.
Yep.
Iris has, of course, jumped up for at least any driving for the cart, at least.
Fair enough. All right.
They just need
so
to
what was
make
it?
sure. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I'll
What
do
was it you had? Okay. What was it you had said, Will?
He said, like, he's, like, grumbling, like, no, I'm not gonna ask, for the meat to be raw next time. Like, he just got up and he just hears this and is replying,
I mean, there's only gotta be people of aquatic nature.
well, if something tries to drown me again, I'll let you take over.
Fair enough. All right. With that, Iris, do you summon people for breakfast? After it is ready?
Yes.
Uh,
Okay. Mostly just she didn't do her voice this time. This time is more like a gentle poke in everyone's head. So that's like, dinner's if breakfast is ready whenever you guys want it.
Did you attempt to talk to BB?
It's just a broadcast.
So you didn't target BB specifically?
Nope.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Is this in my fucking head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To everyone, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like out loud, be like, that's still fucking weird. You don't want to be in there.
Oh. How well does Liz handle this, John?
Let's say probably composure check disadvantage. We'll just leave it up to the gods.
All right.
I'll leave it up to the gods.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
in that one, but it's not great. I rolled a 4 on the die.
Ooh. I'll let you judge accordingly, but I would, at the very least, BB would feel like their hand is being crushed. In the midst of snuggles.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, amidst the
all of a
snuggles,
sudden,
yeah.
Liz is like calming down, relaxing a little bit, and then the broadcast happens, and all of a sudden, every muscle in their body is tense, it looks like you can almost feel that they're trying to cover themselves with their wings, but there's nothing there anymore. So like the back muscles just flex a little bit in kind of instinct.
BB's gonna pull the blanket over at Liz a little bit.
I don't like it.
There's a reason I keep everybody silent. I get it.
And then Liz like does her best to calm down because she knows that Iris means well,
Mm-hmm.
right?
BB's just gonna affirm that fact. I assure they meant well.
Mm-hmm. Let's go get breakfast. You haven't been eating. Come on.
BB has not eating. BB has not eaten in over 2 weeks.
Liz is just like, you haven't been eating. I'm worried. Come on, let's go eat.
I don't feel hungry.
So? That doesn't mean you can't eat.
I don't want to.
Will you eat with me?
BB just doesn't say anything and then just climbs out slowly.
So we have the one
refuse
who's
the puppy eyes.
so we have the one who's not hungry ever, and the one who literally cannot stop being hungry no matter how much she eats.
So we're like out on the road, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
How far away are we from the gates?
about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting thirst trap 6.
BB's gonna send the raven ahead of him.
Fresh from a workout. Like her jacket is
All right,
hung up.
hold on.
When she goes to hug Liz, Liz is like, "No, stinky, sweaty."
Yep. But yeah, she's like, just pants, boots, bindings. But yeah, grabbing her breakfast.
Fair enough.
She'll kind of like tickle Iris's ear fuzz in passing.
Just imagine the ear like licking her hand. Just whack.
Hey.
Yeah, she'll, just begin eating breakfast and go to find a spot to sit down.
Fair enough.
So it's the
Ruby's
morning.
enjoying the free eye candy.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning ish. Yeah.
Oh no.
So yeah, one thing I'll say is that Will approaches 6, and he takes out the 2 familiar stones and says, "One of these days, you want to practice again?"
Yeah. Same one. How about after breakfast?
All right. Sure.
Got it.
And he takes one of the stones out of his hand and places it in front of her.
I'll just take it and put it off to my side, on the log that we're sitting on or something. Whatever it is. I'm going to say log.
Yeah, that's fine.
Iris is cleaning up after food, right?
Yep, definitely. Tail is, twitching back and forth idly.
I rolled a 1, John. I'm going after that tail.
Give me a because I did forget one thing. Liz, add 2 to your
Yes.
dex score.
Oh, well, that would have been helpful.
Because you got that from the sequence you just got before the break.
Okay.
I meant to bring that up after the fact.
So I'm now a dexterity of 12.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Okay. So dex check with my new +2. New +1.
Yeah. Yes. You do not have Tavern Brawler yet. And I don't think kobolds have a bite in their character sheets, so this will just be straight
I think
dex.
they do. Hang on.
Yeah, double check for me.
No, they've got a dagger and a sling.
I feel like they should include a bite.
Yeah, honestly, anything that consumes food can bite.
Yeah.
But,
we just... I think we should just call it my unarmed attack.
Yeah, it could be an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
But instead
Yeah,
of
go with that.
it's piercing.
Yeah.
So, dexterity-based attack, right?
Yes. Dexterity-based attack.
So I rolled a 12, so I don't know how I'm calculating this. Hang on. I don't have proficiency in this, so it would just be +1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13.
Yeah.
I have a 16 for armor class.
Fair. So I thought 13 wouldn't do it. So Iris, in the midst of your cleaning, as you feel a slight brush against your tail before there's a impact in the back of your calf as a tumbling Liz just right into the
And there
back of
was
your
like
leg.
there was a snap before hitting your calf. Like the sound of teeth clicking together. Just
Iris whirls around and tries to pin her down.
Oh no.
oh
Uh,
oh no.
grapple at advantage, I would say,
Oh.
Iris. And then
So-
either strength or dex, Liz.
That's a natural 19.
It's a dirty 20.
Nope, she's squirrely.
Strength.
Sorry, Iris. Just
So
like
the thing is, remember what we talked about with Liz being pinned?
Mhm.
Liz doesn't do well with being pinned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll that composure for that attempt.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, that's a 17.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah,
That's good.
you're still trying to go for the tail at this point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just.
But you are
Like,
squirrely, but you
I
do
am
get
just
caught.
watching this exchange, like mom watching their kids at the playground, like a fucking hawk. I'm just.
There's a moment when Liz there's a moment where Iris almost gets her pinned, and Liz's eyes, something odd happens in them. They go from being like big and round and like playful to immediately contracting into terrified slits. And then she gets free and she's fine.
Well,
And
Huntress.
then I'm going after. Then I'm going after the tail again.
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. I will just interject with 1 point of piercing damage for Iris.
Gently.
Just in the moment, like, she doesn't mean to bite that hard, but you know, like, so you know when like a cat goes to bite you and it's not trying to bite you that hard, and then you like pull back and that's when it like accidentally clenches its jaw. That's what happens. She wasn't trying to bite that hard, but when the tail starts to get pulled from her, just naturally the instinct to clamp down harder happens.
Iris immediately turns around and bites her back. Full of shifted mouth and everything.
I feel like you should do the same dexterity bite to see if you can get through Liz's scales.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Dirty 21.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Question.
God.
Question. So, once I see Iris like partially shift, can I be fast enough to try to grab her lower jaw before she actually bites down and hurts our kid?
I would need a dex check from you, but you have to be Iris's dirty 21.
Okay. Let's see.
Good chance of that.
Either way, Liz is like doing the whole like limp cat. Like, the thing is, this is how Liz learns. This is absolutely how you teach a dragonborn how to not bite people. You bite back.
All right.
Good to know.
Well, it doesn't quite beat it, but it gets fucking close. Got a 20. Dirty 20.
Reroll. Reroll.
Alright.
No.
No, seriously, this
Let
is a good
Iris
thing.
out.
This is a good
Let
thing.
Iris have this. Let Iris
This is a
have
good
this.
thing.
Reroll, bitch.
No.
Oh my god.
This is a good thing.
You know,
No, I'm
also,
trying to lower her roll. Reroll.
No, it won't lower it.
She didn't beat Iris's D21. That's
It's a
3021.
fail.
I already failed, Ruby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fail.
Yeah, no, I already failed. I can at least, like, I'd like to, at least reduce the amount of damage that it's not stop it.
It's it's only one because neither of us have proficiency in unarmed attacks.
Yeah. So,
We're not
so,
doing
so
a lot
as,
of damage here.
Fair enough.
so as you like get up to intervene, the two of them are just like gently gnawing, and like Liz is like limp cat, or like almost
I've,
between Iris's mouth.
I've let go of her tail, just like
Okay.
Iris
Sorry.
gently grips the arm and pulls back her mouth. A huntress doesn't hunt with her mouth like a beast. She hunts with her tools or her hands.
And tell that to the
Next time you
lions.
bite, I'm gonna bite harder.
just like the okay of a kid who's like gotten caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Like, I'm aware I fucked up. I'm sorry.
She then just leans in and boops her nose against her. Liz's. Sorry for biting you, but you needed to know.
From now on, Liz will bite still, but not as hard, and will not be attempting to do damage.
Fair enough. But I will still roll for the bite attack.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be more like mouthing than biting.
Mhm.
Or like the pity little, like where the pitties like sit there and do like ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, literally.
Iris lets go of her and gives her a pat on the head, and then goes back down and checks on her tail. Now I know how my mother felt when I did that to her.
You gonna live?
Oh yeah.
Raid!
Architects of Fate, thank you for the raid. What's up, raiders? I am Shotgun Sarah. If you're Gaming Angel and Survival Mom, I am the one at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Hello, hello. Tonight we are furthering in our adventures in the Chronicles of Anaria. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great stream. Yeah, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for our raider here?
Mm-hmm.
It's a raid. It's a raid.
Yeah.
It's a raid. It's a
Got us
raid.
to the raid.
It's a raid.
What's up, guys?
It's a raid.
Hello.
I'm not sure if you guys caught in the midst of that, but our resident Dragonborn, who's been reverted to a child, just got bit for biting the cat girl.
A child in stature, however, still retains her adult memories. We are basically being given a chance to re-raise our Dragonborn actually free and not brainwashed. But yeah,
So
it's
basically we're raising her right.
Yeah, it's been. I'm so tired.
Free me from this hell.
So the part that everyone's really tired of is the fact that Liz is the responsible one and is no longer responsible.
Yeah, and so like the rest of us degenerates have to like try to mimic what we've seen Liz do, and it's really hard because I'm not responsible, and
it's pretty much just textbook, just like the parenting for dummies guide.
Yeah,
from like the late 90s, early 2000s, but it's like written by a teenager.
BB's not doing that bad of a job.
A teenager.
Oh yeah, BB's doing good.
A millennial teenager.
Oh.
Well, I mean, at least
God.
Six has experiences being a big sister.
Yeah, that's probably like our one saving grace here. But yeah, we got that like immediate like knee jerk mama moment. It's like, don't hurt my kid, I'll fuck you up.
Thank you for not fucking me up.
All right, but we will raid it in here, wrap through breakfast. And as you guys are making your way northward, as you guys come up over a hill, the trees begin to open into, at first glance, what looks like a large farmland. There's heavy logged fencing stacked and reinforced with stone. There's a wooden arch that has bits of bone accenting it, and carved into the wood is Kanzakad in common, and there's something in Torshavn stricken underneath as kind of like a subtitle, if you will. But as you guys make your way past the fence line, you can see some members of the Jewel Guard, heavy mishmash of different types of armor. There's a little bit of metal, lots of leathers and hides, barrel-chested and barbaric. You can see most of you would almost look like ramshackle stone huts that almost mimic houses. Further down the road on the left, as you guys begin to approach, is actually a bit of a more modern, neutral zone-esque wooden tavern that is titled Never Morning Inn, morning being morning loss. And as the cart begins to come to a halt completely on their own, as the axe beaks are not necessarily tense, but are awaiting direction, they kind of begin to look around, and you can see, while there are some farmlands on the far side, about 2-3 miles out, most of the farmland around you has been repurposed into large graveyards that covers miles. There's hundreds of different gravestones of different faiths. Some are made of wood, some are made of stone. There's maybe one or two that are marble. And Bird Buddy, from the cart, you hear the confused squawks of your axe beaks.
I can hear them, but I can't see them.
Yes. And with that perception check, as you had sent your raven out during breakfast, you'll have seen a lone kenku further to the east, meandering amongst the gravestones, tending to ones here and there. Doesn't seem to be toppling or teetering, but just past the feathered blank stare, you get the sense of frustration and anger.
Don't worry.
Six will kind of...
Iris is up on front.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just trying to reassure the axe beaks.
Six will just like pull the horse to stop, just cross her arms over the saddle horn, just kind of look around for a minute. You know, I think we're in the right place. This town looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, look around. People are dying to get in.
That was a bad joke, Six.
Fuck you, I'm funny.
I want to, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
You're funny.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Does anybody here also recognize BB?
And if you're chilling inside the cart, they wouldn't have seen you yet. Or if you're
No,
outside,
they're like on the bench, like they're not holding the reins, but their eyes are like completely glassed and glassed over, whatever, because they can't, because they're using their sentinel, but they can still hear everything.
you can't hear that anybody's recognized you. There doesn't seem to be any kind of acknowledgement.
Beauty's gonna pull up their hood just a little bit, and then slowly come back.
So So, BB, where are we going?
Probably should check in.
What?
Something dinged in the middle of that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we missed it.
I know what it was. Don't acknowledge it.
Well, okay. So, what did BB say?
Probably should check in.
Check in.
They point at the inn.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen churches with more life than this. Who are we checking in with?
You need room.
I'm just kind of like, her eyes are just scanning over the miles of grave markers. She's like, I don't think that's healthy.
I think they mean there's an actual inn here, not a grave.
Yeah, they're pointing at the tavern inn.
Yeah.
Right behind them.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of dead people here, and the last time that we were in a cemetery, things didn't go over so well.
Not all cemeteries bad.
No, I'm not saying it's
That one's just
necessarily bad, just a little uncomfortable, that's all.
Not a high mortality rate.
People die.
Yes, they do.
All right.
Fine, then we'll go in.
Yeah, no, I'll come with. Just okay. Let's go.
Baby, do you still need me to help you with the cart?
No.
Okay.
I got this. I'll put them away.
All right.
And baby's
She
gonna
kinda
just
gives-
like. Go ahead.
She's just gonna like, from her spot on the bench, she kind of just gives her a soft little nudge with the arm, and then a hug, one arm hug, as she gets off.
Baby's just really, really, really tense and really, really quiet.
Before, like, Liz leaves her lap, because that's usually where Liz sits, Liz just quietly asks, "You okay?"
Let's just make this quick. Get checked in, then get going.
Do you know this place? I think Liz is the first person to ask her that. Because I know things out of character, but Liz doesn't know.
I have friends here. And I have not friends here.
Can I meet your friends?
Could you say that again? I didn't hear you.
You're good. Can I meet your friends?
You're looking at them. And then they just kind of wave to the graveyard. Like the whole expanse of the miles of headstones.
Liz just gives Bird Buddy a big hug.
Helped bury a lot of them.
You still have living ones. Well, a living one, at least.
Baby's just gonna pat Liz's head. And then when they hear the comment from Iris, they're gonna do not quite a pat because Iris is way taller than Vivi, but like the awkward pat hug thing.
All right, let's get in there.
The whole walk up, I look very uncomfortable, just really uneasy. Like not like in any way disrespectful or anything. I mean, Six has always shown some respect to the deceased, but its recent events have left their mark.
Did I
I
give
guess
6
there's-
trauma?
Oh,
Yes.
Graveyard.
More trauma. Just spoon more trauma on there. Don't worry about the bowl overflowing. It's fine.
No,
This is too much powdered sugar.
I can take
And
it.
It would have been worse if there was rats.
and I mean, there like DM did say that there is wide open space of nothing but graveyard on one side and farmyard, only a bits of farmyard like 2 miles away on the other. There's a lot of dead here.
Yep, there was a lot of dead other places too.
Ruby walks over and she sits next to, or she just kind of walks next to Six's horse and like lays a hand on her thigh.
Half, probably.
We're walking.
Thigh, calf.
Yeah, we've dismounted though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
whatever. Shoulder then.
Yeah, you just got a goose in me.
alright, so everybody's checking in at the tavern with the exception of Bird Buddy, right?
Yep, everybody's working, getting the XP all taken care of.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go with the rest of you guys first.
Okay.
As you all make your way inside, it's kind of modern. Like I said, it's kind of modernized, a little bit more neutral zone-esque. But you can still see the touches of more Torshavn style with fur curtains. One second. BB, check your DMs.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. There's long fur curtains that seem to be made of elk or deer hide. They're on the back left corner. Looks to be a few different small cages, different sized small cages with a few different types of birds. There's maybe 1 or 2 patrons mixed amongst 7 or 8 tables. Ooh, excuse me. Standing further back, you can see what appears to be elderly drow woman. Long white hair, a bit of a hunch, a grayer complexion compared to Drada, because you can see the accentuated wrinkles. She seems to have some kind of blindfold covering her eyes, a bit of fabric wrapped around the head. And almost as soon as you all enter, you hear, newcomers, hello. And she turns around, and she's holding one of several different sized glass bottles that are heavily wrapped in leather.
Hello.
Welcome to the Never Morning Inn. My name is Amava. Sounds to be about 5 of you. I can
There's a 6
house you in
outside.
3 rooms.
There's 6. We'll need 3 rooms? Yeah.
Okay. And as you...
Are any of them haunted?
Give me no, you don't have to make a check. Actually, let me give her a check.
Yeah, like she'd easily be able to see. 6 is very uneasy and fairly pale. Like,
I don't think she can see 6.
I don't think she
As-
can see.
oh, is she blind?
She literally said, "I
Yeah,
can
she
see
has
that there's about 5 of you."
Yeah, she has fabric over the eyes. Yeah,
I didn't hear that part.
you're good.
Ah,
So yeah, should be
Um,
able
blind
to
as a bat.
probably be able to tell by the Just the shuddering in the voice.
As she makes her way around the bar, all of you will notice that she's kind of like gently tapping at places, just kind of getting accustomed, not necessarily accustomed, but just kind of getting her bearings. And as she begins to walk up to each of you one by one, you ask that Six, and she kind of takes a moment. The spirits here don't haunt those who are already haunted.
Oh, that's good.
Is she, quick question. Is she, like, touching our faces to feel what they look like?
Yes.
No. Oh.
So Ruby would, noticing what's about to happen, she'll actually, she'll easily lean down and let it happen.
Okay.
Assuming she's shorter than Ruby. Ruby's 5 foot tall, so maybe.
But yeah, I can house you in 3 rooms.
Right about now that I think maybe at least the blind lady would hear it. The cart is speeding the fuck away.
Okay.
Do I have to go catch
The
it?
horses are still there. The horses are still. I was say preface that. Yes, the horses are still there.
Do I have to go catch that?
No.
Would you feel more comfortable doing that?
I was gonna like
Liz says
kind
no.
of glance out the window. About how many miles of grave is along the road?
You could see the cart immediately cut east, a few houses down, and it looks to be heading towards the northeastern, more east side corner. So probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
No.
Six, if you want,
Like-
you can kind of stay near me if you want. Sorry.
Really quick, I will amend. She's not touching your guys' face to get an idea of what you look like, but there is a purpose behind it. Because because Liz is in no mic, absolutely throwing a fit.
I'm not doing a fit. I had to do research on this.
Which is fair.
It can
The
be
rules
considered
Nazis hitting us.
No, it can be considered kind of an insult, okay? It's like
No,
genuinely
yeah, there is a
thing.
purpose behind it.
Like, I've had to do research on it for a specific character who will also be touching faces for a specific purpose, not that.
Okay.
But back on track. Well,
Okay. Anyway.
Who's bunky with who?
Liz just shrugs and, like, leans over to Iris to say, they won't abandon us.
I trust you. And her. And them.
Liz, who do you want to bunk with? I know you're particular.
I don't think BB's gonna be staying here, so probably 6. We usually.
All right. If 6 is okay with that.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep tonight.
If you want, you can book your room next to mine. I mean, you know, I can
I'll
get rid
protect
of
you
the
like I
dead.
protected you from the rats.
Yeah. Well, Ruby, if you happen
Definitely not
to
getting
hear
sleep.
If you happen to hear the sound of someone screaming in abject terror, don't worry, I'm probably having a great time.
If you want, dear, you can come cuddle up on my bed. I don't mind.
I'll probably take the third room by myself. Let you girls bunk together.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll stick with Liz. I got this.
You'll be led up the stairs. There's only about 5 rooms in total. But as Amava brings you all upstairs, we are going to cut over to Bird Buddy. Where are you headed, Speed Racer?
You know exactly where I'm heading.
Yeah,
I
but
know, but
for the rest of the
away.
class.
for the rest of the class,
Once BB can barely see the inn, they're going to slow down a little.
Okay.
And kind of eventually hop off the cart and then walk the rest of the way with the pulling the axe beaks in the cart behind him.
Okay.
I'm
As
going to
you
kind of
make
like
your way,
run their hand over each tombstone that they pass.
go ahead and give me perception checks. Or not perception checks, Jesus, but singular perception check.
26.
26. As you walk down the path, you would remember the general layout of those who, in your field of graves, you would know that the ones closer to the tree line, furthest from you, were the ones that passed away long ago. And as you're gently walking past, you see one grave that's simply marked with K, Thunder Cable. Passed away about 25 years ago. You head a little bit further down, and away from the path and off to the side, you would know that there's another grave simply marked with the letter H. And as you begin to get up to the tree line, to a familiar stone brick, kind of slightly dilapidated home, one of the first graves that was placed here used to be R. Bold Peak. Passed away just before the turn of the century. And as you make your way into this converted farm area, you see Nell, the Kenku individual, spreading up the porch. You can hear the squawks of other axe beaks just off to your left, further past in a stable. And as you approach, you come to a stop, and he turns to look at you, in the mishmash of different voices that's become their own. So have you decided to come and haunt me, or are you just returning what you stole?
I'm going to say hi, Dad.
Persuasion check, please. Disadvantage.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's going to be a fail. Because the highest that I rolled was a 3. And whether you said persuasion?
Yep.
8.
Hey. in between the blank stare, there's a slight huff. If you can return Axolotl, I'll care for him. My daughter's grave is in the back. Chores are done for the day. And he walks inside.
Maybe he's just going to take the axe and model to the barn.
Okay. As you open up the doors, you leave the cart off to the side. You open it up, get his mobile shop back into place. You lead Axolotl inside, past 8 other axe beaks. They're squawking with excitement. You see Lottle just bloop, 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 up and immediately starts running into his stable and curls up and gets comfy. Axe takes a moment, turns, looks back outside towards the house and back to you, and kind of gently nuzzles.
I'm not going to stay long, buddy.
Hopefully. Slight nod and understanding.
And they're going to kind of like shoo him off into there. Max can take care of the rest of them. He's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was the century of the 10, so. Where do you go from here?
They're going to collect their specific things out of the cart.
Okay.
Not all of the shop things, but like their things in particular, like the box of stuff.
Yeah, the box with your dress. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to head to the backyard.
Okay. As you head further back, you would know that for you and for your father, the backyard is well within the tree line. As you start making your way further back, it feels like hours. It's slow. And as you hear a familiar squawk, a familiar caw, you begin to move through the tree line and you see a familiar gravestone up against the fence line in Torshavn with Catharsis, and blatantly off to the side and back against a tree, one you remember to be blank, written in Infernal, is Nemo.
Hey guys.
Give me a persuasion check.
Disadvantage again?
Yep.
I thought it was a 9, but it was a 6. Plus a 9.
15?
Well, yeah, sure. My brain isn't braining right now.
You're good. While you do feel a cool, chilling sensation familiar, one that's protective, move past you, away from the fence line and the Tory gate with the gravestone next to it. You look at Nemo's grave, and you sense nothing.
He's gonna go closer to Catharsis' grave and make sure it is impeccably clean.
It is impeccably clean. It looks like there's a little bit of extra grass, kind of growing up along the stonework. That's a little unkempt, but other than that, seems fine. No flowers though.
He's gonna like ruffle around in their stuff for one of the dried flowers that from Core, and put it there. That they
As
keep
you,
in their little journal.
yeah, as you place the flower, you, at least for the briefest of moments, feel a little calmer. The flowers that you've gotten over your time. And then as you begin to relax, you hear a slight caw, and a familiar white raven swoops in and lands on the gravestone.
I'm not ready for this.
No one is. And the raven hops down and trudges through the Torii gate, and as it does so, it disappears, and there's a slight shimmer that ripples across the space inside it.
He's gonna take the box that they brought with him and then tuck it behind Nemo's grave.
Okay.
Brush that off at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then at least hover at the entrance of the gate.
Yeah. As you place the box behind it, dust it off. The fact that there's just a name haunts you. And as you up and kind of step across the grass towards the Torii gate, along the shimmering, rippling effect, you see the reflection of the white harpy offering out a hand.
Maybe he's gonna look back at the house first. See if Nell's watching.
It's out of line of sight at this distance.
Okay.
Because of the dense jungle. Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna go in.
Okay. As you head inside and meet with the white harpy, the rest of you will spend the remainder of the day into the evening and the night having not heard back from Bird Buddy.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna wrap it. And we'll pick back up next session with Bird Buddy.
Oh, I was gonna say, whenever somebody worries about it, Liz is like, they're probably catching up with friends.
I know one.
John, I gotta
she may
DM you
have
about
to.
something. Sorry.
But yeah. That's it.
Oh man.
Whew.
Okay.
I've known this man for all of 2 seconds and I fucking hate him.
Yeah, who wants to
We
fight him,
all do.
guys?
It's a punch of
First
bird
fingers
over.
and now no.
Anybody else ready?
Well, with that, Angel, go ahead and
Yeah.
wrap it, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yep. 1 second here. Alright guys, I hope you had a great time. We are going to be reading off to my good buddy of Psycho Barbie. She is currently playing Call to the Lamb. She's absolutely adorable. Um, Please give her a follow if you don't already, and see if you can possibly join her cult. And with that, I hope you guys have a great evening. Tomorrow I will not be streaming on Waifu Wednesday. It is the anniversary of a friend of mine's passing, so I'll be, if I do stream, it'll end up being late. But I probably won't. But I will still be here on Thursday. So I will see you guys then if I don't see you tomorrow. But with that, hope you have a great evening, and I will see you later. Good night.